Hello everyone. In this video, we shall evaluate the numerical expressions using BIDMAS rule. What is BIDMAS rule? This is the order of operation and correct sequence of steps for doing calculations. Let us start with exercise 5 star, page number 12 of Mathematics A, Student Book 1, Edexcel International, GCSE 9-1. What is the correct sequence of BIDMAS? We also say that BODMas rule. You might have learnt about BODMas. BODMas and BIDMAS have only one difference, which is I and O. O and I stand for the same thing. O means order of indices, and where without saying order of indices, we can also say that this is indices only. So we start with brackets while solving or doing any calculation. Then we come up with indices. Indices are also called powers and exponents. Then we solve division, then multiplication, then addition and subtraction. So let's start with our exercise. In question 1, 4 plus 6 times bracket starts 2 power 2 plus 5, then bracket close, then divide 3 minus 10. So many operations are all together in one numeric expression. First of all, according to BIDMAS, we start with brackets. So here 4 plus 6, whatever we are not solving, we shall write them as it is in the second step. So here 4 plus 6 times. Now we solve the bracket, but inside the bracket there are two operations. One is plus, the second one is indices. So according to BIDMAS, after bracket we use to solve indices. Then we check 2 square is actually 4. Then plus 5. 4 plus 6 times. Now we solve the brackets, a whole expression. 4 plus 5 is 9. Here, after this, when you have solved bracket and indices, now we solve division. So when we divide, 9 divided by 3 will be 3, because 3 times 3 is 9. So we write here 3 minus 10. After division, what is the next one? That one is multiplication. So we solve this multiplication first. 4 plus 6 times 3 is 18 minus 10. Now addition. 4 plus 18 will be 22 minus 10. Now what is left with? 22 minus 10 is 12. So our answer is 12 for question number 1. Now we look at question number 2. 2 minus 5 divided by bracket start 8 minus 3 bracket close times 2 plus 8. 2 minus 5 divided by 8 minus 3 is 5 times 2 plus 8. Now, after bracket, we have to solve indices, but there is no index here. So we come up to division. We have division, so we shall divide 5 by 5. We get 2 minus 5 divided by 5 is 1 times 2 plus 8. Then we come for multiplication. 2 minus 1 times 2 is 2 plus 8. You know, plus 2 and minus 2 is just going to be cancelled. So here we are left with 8, which is our answer. Question 3. Evaluate the following. 125 divided by bracket start 7 times 4 minus 23 whole bracket close power 2 divided by 5. Again we write BIDMAS so that it becomes easy for us. 125 divided by, we shall solve the bracket first, right? Because it's bracket here. We are not going to solve index first. We are going to solve the expression inside the bracket. Inside the bracket, multiplication is here, subtraction here. So 7 times 4 is 28 minus 23 power 2. So we can write again 125 divided by 23 minus 28 minus 23. It's going to be 5. 5 square divided by 5. There are two division signs of 5, but we have to solve index. So all of them are division. So first of all, when you have two divisions, you start from left. 25 times 5 is 125. So now you are left with 5 divided by 5, which is equal to 1. This is your answer for question 3. Look at question 4. 3 by 4 divided by 9 by 10 times 4 by 5 divided by 2 by 3. Again, we look at the BIDMAS rule. We have division first because there is no bracket, there is no index here. So first of all, we divide 3 by 4 divided 9 by 10. We can make a bracket so that we may differentiate. 4 by 5 divided by 2 by 3. And we can start dividing from left. So now we cancel. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 3 is 9. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 5 is 10. So it becomes 1 upon 2 times 5 upon 3 times. Now we check over there in this bracket. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Now you have 2 by 5 times 3 by 1. So we know these all fractions, we can cancel this numerator 3 with the denominator 3. Now here 5 will cancel this 5. All are 1. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 1 is 2. So we are left with all ones in the numerator and the denominator. So we get here answer 1. Question 5. Evaluate this expression. 1 plus 10 divided by 5 times 11 minus 3 square divided by 3. 3 square. So first we solve this 3 square. We rewrite the expression. 3 times 3 is 9 because 3 square is 9 divided by 3. Now, we know after index we have division. So we solve all divisions in this expression. 1 plus 10 divided by 5 becomes 2 times 11 minus 9 divided by 3 will be 3. Now we come for multiplication. So 2 times 11 will be 22 minus 3. Here addition comes first, so we write here 23 minus 3 becomes 20. This is answer. Look at question 6. You have brackets, so first of all we solve the brackets together. 3 times 4 divided by 2 square. So 4 divided by 4 plus 3 times, we rewrite the whole expression as it is. So it will be 3 times, division comes now first. So 4 divided by 4 will be 1 plus 3. Okay. Times 6 divided by 3 is 2. Times 5 minus 5 times 2 plus 1 minus 5. Now 3 times 1 is 3. 3 plus 3 is, let us write first now. 2 times 5 is 10 minus 2 times 5 is 10 again plus 1 minus 5. 5 minus 5 is outside the bracket. So it becomes 6 times this plus 10 and this negative 10 will cancel each other, and then we are left with 1 inside minus 5. 6 times 1 is 6 minus 5. Answer again is 1. Question 7. 1 plus 4 times 2 upon 6 minus 1 times 2. We rewrite this one. Division 12 divided by 4. Because 2 times 2 is 4. We have solved the index one. 8 divided by 2 times 2. So first of all, we solve this whole part separately. 1 plus 4 times 2. So here multiplication first. So we solve in this numerator, this multiplication 1 first. Because we do not have in this part any bracket, any index, any division. So we straight away come up to multiplication. Becomes 1 plus 4 times 2 is 8. Down when we look here in the denominator, we have again multiplication. So 6 minus 2, because 2 times 1 is 2. We keep this one as it is. 12 divided by 4 will be 3. Down here you check 8 divided by 2 is 4 times 2. Now we solve 8 plus 1 is 9. Divided by 6 minus 2 is 4. Then division sign straight away here. 3 upon 4 times 2 is 8. 9 by 4 times 8 by 3. Because when we have division of fractions, we flip the second fraction and we convert this division to multiplication. So here 4 times 1 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 3 is 9. So we are left with 3 times 2, which is 6. Your answer for question 7. Question 8. We shall solve numerator and denominator separately according to the BIDMAS rule. Then we shall apply the fraction. So here we solve first fraction in the numerator. 2 by 3 times 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4 divided by 9 by 10. Here you have division sign first. So we shall convert this one into multiplication and solve it. 2 by 3 times 1 by 4, okay, plus 3 by 4 division will be converted into multiplications, and then the next fraction will be flipped. 10 upon 9. Then we can do the rest was 1 plus 5 times 3 by 5 minus 6 by 7. Now division we shall solve also. Multiply 7 by 3. The next fraction is inverted. So now we apply multiplication now. Because after division you have multiplication. So now 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4. We are having here 1 upon 3 times 1 upon 2 plus 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 3 is 9. 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 5 is 10. So we will be writing here 1 by 2 times 5 by 3. Okay. Now look at the denominator. What should we write here? 1 plus 5 times 3 by 5. This means 5 over 1. So 5 will be cancelling the other 5 because these are the same, and one is in the numerator, the other one is in denominator. So we are having this 3 times 1 is 3, 5 1 time 1 is 1. So we write here 3 only minus 6 upon 7 times 7 upon 3. So 7 will cancel 7. 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 2 is 6. So we are writing here 2. Now look at this. What we have, we are having up here in the numerator 1 upon 3 times 1 upon 2 means 3 times 2 is 6. So 1 upon 6 plus 5 upon 16 whole divided by 1 plus 3 is 4, 4 minus 2 is 2. Now we shall solve the fractions, addition of fractions. When the denominators are same, we rewrite the denominator and add the numerator. 5 plus 1 is 6. So 6 divides 6. So we are having here 1 upon 2. This one is our answer for question 8. Question 9. Insert the brackets in this expressions to make it correct. The answer should be 2 when we apply the order of operation, so we can use the brackets. So if we write them, 8 minus big bracket 2 plus 1 times 5 minus 3 bracket close. Check now, do we get the same answer? Is it 2? So now you check here, 8 minus, this is 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 times 5 minus 3 is 2. So when you multiply these two, 3 times 2 is 6. 8 minus 6, you get 2. Hope you get the answer. This is the arrangement of brackets for question 9. Question 10. Insert brackets and symbols in this expression to make it correct. So if I apply 8, 6 times 2 becomes 12, put a bracket over here, minus, and then if I divide it by 4. Let's see that what's an answer. 6 times 2 is 12. 8 minus 12 divided by 4. So here 12 divided by 4 is 3. 8 minus 3 becomes 5. So we can write that this is our correct answer. Hope you like the video. Thank you very much.